This is the Recycling, Scrap Metal, Commodities, and Economic Report, July 21st, 2025. U.S. weekly raw steel production rose to 1.783 million tons on a slow economy, but 50% tariff protection. WTI crude oil price fell to $67.30 a barrel, despite concerns over new EU-Russian energy exports. U.S. weekly crude oil production fell to 13.375 million barrels per day and has been trending down since December's high. Relatively low prices has U.S. producers lowering output. The U.S. weekly crude oil rig count fell to 422, near a 4-year low. Relatively low prices are reducing the incentive to drill. Scrap steel number 1 HMS composite price remained at $311.67 a gross ton. This is on steady demand and good supply. Hot rolled coil steel price fell slightly to $43.65 per hundredweight, which is $8.73 a ton. This is on slight increased demand and higher production. Copper price was steady at $5.58 a pound, which remains near the record high. August 1st, 50% tariffs are still set to happen. Aluminum price rose to $1.19 a pound, which is $26.35 a metric ton on softer demand but lower supply. There has been lower Chinese production and Russian aluminum sanctions. U.S. June annual inflation, called CPI Consumer Price Index. It accelerated to 2.7, the highest since February. Food, transportation services, and used cars and trucks rose the most, while gasoline fell. On a monthly basis, it rose the most in 5 months. The question is, will the tariff effect be a one-time boost in prices? U.S. weekly continuing jobless claims rose to 1.956 million. Initial jobless claims that are not shown here were down, but people are finding harder to find new jobs. U.S. NAHB Wells Fargo Housing Market Index. It tracks the pulse of the single-family housing market. It edged up to 33, but it's still low. High home prices and high interest rates has builders cutting prices. U.S. June retail sales rose 0.6% from May. Miscellaneous stores and vehicles rose the most. Furniture and electronics fell. U.S. U of M consumer sentiment rose to 61.8, the highest in 5 months. Current conditions and expectations improved. Inflation expectations were still high, but came down. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average fell slightly by 56 points to 44,342. This is on high tariff concerns being offset by strong economic data. Also on better consumer sentiment data and the small inflation increase. This is Greg Brown. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.